not crying, but just checking in with myself, that to be able to know how to do that and support myself in that way instead of seeking it again in a space of validation when it feels too late and more reactive, or from people who maybe don't know how to do that for me. It feels empowering to know, oh, I got me. I always got me, you know?
Oh, I mean, if we could all just feel like I've always got me.
And we don't all the time.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a daily practice to make that effort, and even then I fall short. I've fallen
Me
short even
too.
for friends and family members of mine, and I think that's when our human really shows. Like there's that window of tolerance, and we can try to expand it as much as possible, but it's still a window. Like it's still a window, and some days it's this big, and some days it can be this big. And so it's just like acknowledging and then expressing that too, just letting everybody know, hey, my window's really small today. It's Becky size. Or sometimes it's just like, yo, my window's big. We could fit a whole house through that thing, Everybody come on in.
Yeah.
It's nice to just be able to vibe check like that.
Yeah, and that's that daily, as you used the word inventory, that daily check-in of like, where am I at? How am I feeling? What can I offer? Is today a internal day or an external day? Like I do that all the time too. There are certain days where I can literally be there for anyone and everyone, and I am this outward person. And then there are days where I just want to be alone and be in silence and stillness. And being able to accept that they're both one and the same thing.
Yes.
That one is not a better expression of me and one is not a worse expression of me.
Yes.
I think we still live in this world of what's right and wrong and better
Good,
or
bad.
worse,
Yes.
good or bad.
Oh, I can't. That's what I mean about the black and white thinking
Yeah.
that I was talking about earlier. And what's that story? There's a story about the man, and he says, "Well, we'll just have to wait and see." Basically, I'm totally.
I think I know
not.
what you're talking about.
Yes,
It's about
he's like a father and his
Yes.
son, and this thing happens, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and he's like, "Well, we'll see. We'll see." And it actually, there's so many things that you think are a bad thing, right? "Quote unquote" bad thing that are happening.